Alright, Tim. This is your third video on this subject, and I thought that at this point you might have done some research, figured out why this is a problem. The Canadian Human Rights Act, which is the piece of legislation that enabled Jessica Yaniv to bring all these people to the Canadian Human Rights Tribunals, was passed in 1977, about the same time that the US one was passed. So you're at least right on that. Unfortunately, as it reads in the bill, it says race, national or ethnic origin, color, religion, age, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity or expression, marital status, family status, genetic characteristics, disability, or conviction for an offense which pardon has not been granted. All that is prohibited grounds of discrimination. But that's the modern bill. What did it look like? It looked like race, national or ethnic origin, color, religion, age, sex, sexual orientation, marital status, family status, genetic characteristics, disability, or conviction. The gender identity or expression is not there. And that's key, because that's what Jessica Yaniv is using as the basis of discrimination. Well, where did that come from? It came from Bill C-16. It was added by Bill C-16, which states as such. It states that it wishes to add gender identity and expression as prohibited grounds of discrimination. Now, when was this passed? It was passed in 2017. June of 2017, so 2 years ago. A bit more. Now, why is this a problem? Well, it's a problem partially because the Canadian Human Rights Courts work off of, quote, it is rarely proven by means of direct evidence, but more often by such indirect methods of proof as circumstantial and hearsay evidence. In the same vein, it is appropriate that the burden of proof on the complainant by ordinary civil standard of proving discrimination on the balance of probabilities. That is to say, that if you are probably guilty, they will deem you as guilty. So, the Canadian Human Rights Tribunals are kangaroo courts. They are kangaroo courts that deprive Canadians of their human rights while trying to uphold other Canadians' human rights. So, no, Tim, this is not old legislation that we're feeling ramifications from 40 years down the line. This is new legislation passed in 2017 by Trudeau's Liberals, which are going into an election.